Hi everybody, it's Tatiana and I am bulk filming my ass off today. The only downside of that is it looks like I only own one pair of pajamas. This is Valor by John Gwynne. This is the second book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. I started this in November of last year and finished it during Bout of Books. I have a review of sorts of the first book in the series that I read during Tome Topple, the first Tome Topple last year, which is actually when I started this book. I will link that review in the description below, of course, because this is the second book in the series. There's not much that I can tell you about it in terms of what happens in the book, but you wouldn't want to do that anyway because it's spoilers. So we are continuing with the story of many characters that take place in this book. It is a book of war. There's this huge god war that everybody is preparing, where the forces of Azeroth and the forces of Elyon are going to come together and just battle it out. You're following many more characters in this installation than you did in the first one. In the first one, I was pretty confident in stating that Corbin was one of my favorite characters. He's still, was my favorite character in the story. He still is, but there are some others that have been brought into the fold that I really like as well, and they're not all the good guys. That's one of the things that I like about this. You get so much information and you spend so much time, like good time, with the characters in the story that even though you may not like the side that they're on, you understand where they're coming from, and it allows you to like them. This does not feel rushed. It isn't rushed. It's 648 pages, so it's certainly not rushed. The third installation is about 100 pages longer than this, so that's not rushed either. I plan to get to that in the next couple of months, but thoroughly enjoyed this. I have not yet read Game of Thrones. I will get to it hopefully eventually. This is kind of what this book is heavy. What I get from people when they talk about Game of Thrones and what happens during that story, and how people, like, there are people who die in this book that it's just like, no. You could have killed somebody else. You get attached to them even if they aren't necessarily integral to the story. And it's like I don't even know how to properly explain it, but there are so many people who died in the first book as well as this book where I'm like, wait, a little while longer? Can we get a little more time? But it's that ability to have some kind of connection with or affection for these characters that some of them you kind of meet in passing, and things are being called into question, and people are wondering if they've chosen the correct side. People are wondering, is this person really who they say they are? The people who have been deemed the chosen ones are doubting whether or not they're actually chosen. It's just awesome. If you enjoy war stories like swashbuckling, sword combat, and all of the different weapons and species and fantastical characters that are in here, that is great for me. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. If that is something that you really enjoyed, this is a series that will speak to you and that you will like reading. And that's all that I'm going to say about that. And thank you for watching. And if you like this, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more from my channel, subscribe. And I hope you have a good weekend whenever you see this video. Peace out.